Good morning. Praise the Lord.
Oh my God, it is morning. We've never shot in the morning.
Yeah, we always do evenings, but we're in a new season, so we're doing a new thing.
We are.
We are back.
We are back.
We are back. I'm excited.
And it's your girl, Bree.
And Shantae Nicole.
Right.
Bree has still been doing big things in NBR's absence. I have been under a rock.
Well,
Really.
why? Well, let me tell you why. Because I realize that this is my life. And the things that I really want to do, I have to fucking do them. I cannot wait. I cannot waste no time. I cannot say tomorrow. I cannot see next week. I have to say
the time is now.
Right?
Definitely time is now.
So
yeah,
I've been doing a few little things that I'm trying to get into place.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
How are you, Shantae Nicole? Now, let me tell y'all, last time y'all seen us, which was season 2, we had this.
What was it?
Was it called a falling out?
I don't know if you would call it a falling out. I think
I don't think it was a falling. It might have been a falling out because it's been 2 years, y'all.
It has, and we did kind of get into a little skerfuffle.
Yeah.
In there for a few. We had some phone conversations that got a little heated.
We did.
We'll say that.
We did. But nonetheless, we are friends.
Yes. And that's, every relationship goes through that.
It does.
And it's important, for us to, take our time away. A lot has changed for the both of us in that 2-year time period. But it's like, I feel bad because I feel like we filmed more than we put out.
Yeah.
So, because I did get in my feelings.
Yeah.
But
I think we both got in our feelings. I think that when you have a very passionate coupling of people that are friends, but we're family too. And we're doing business together. Yes. And we have opposing viewpoints sometimes.
Yes.
And we got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes a lot of that gets into the mix of it and kind of.
And depending on where we are in our mental health, because that's very important, we can get a little sensitive. Because truth be told, I was very sensitive at that time. I was kind of battling a depression. Yeah. I had found out that I have like severe anemia. Okay. So with that comes a lot of very severe fatigue. Okay. So my hemoglobin is low. It's supposed to be between 12 and 16. Mine was at a 5. Okay. So that's severe enough where they call me the next day. Cold. I'm freezing all the time. I'm cold right now. But that causes severe fatigue, and it wasn't just I didn't want to do anything. Mm-hmm. It was something that there was a medical issue going on, which I am advocating for people. Get yourself checked out. Yeah. You go see about yourself. Yeah. It wasn't fun. I had to have a blood transfusion. It was a nightmare. Yeah. But I say all that to say that all of that played a factor into my
decision making at the time.
Well, into how I felt about things and my sensitivity level. Yeah. I'll say. So
yeah. And I am a little less sensitive. And I know that a lot of women in my life would say that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little less sensitive. I'm a little less emotional. Yeah. As it pertains to me acting. Yeah. In my emotions. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So a lot of times y'all won't even know that something's going on with me because I do not operate in my emotions. Okay. So when you are probably going through an emotional crisis, a lot of times people that feel like I don't give a fuck. And it's not that I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I just am not an emotional woman. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But we have to be mindful of tailor things to our audience.
We do.
But it is what we are back.
We are.
And shout out
I'm so happy.
Timber Sound and Josh, because Josh kind of spoke this into existence for the last 2 years.
Yeah, because guys, y'all know I've been filming the reality. And of course, I'm gonna always come back home to Timber Sounds. I'm gonna always be here. And it just Josh and even Blue, them bringing up you in a time where I wasn't even thinking about this heifer because she acting crazy. I'm gonna give her time, but it's just they did kind of speak it, they did kind of, because it got me to thinking like, where's my fucking friend at? Why I ain't talk to my friend? And this is somebody that I talk to. You're somebody I talk to. And for us to not be talking for 2 years, honey.
Crazy.
That was wild. Crazy. That was a wild ride. Crazy. And I'm glad that we got over it, you know.
I knew that was coming. I motherfucking knew that shit was coming. Man, comment, bitch. If that shit don't go viral, this motherfucker gonna make it go.
Gonna make it go viral.
But I posted that clip too, and it gave me an opportunity to look back because I posted that on my Instagram. That whole clip. Yeah. And just the look on my face, I was just so perturbed. But it was funny.
And what we are referring to is season 2, episode 1. and if y'all go back to season 2, episode 1, that was the beginning of the breakdown. Because if y'all saw Shantae Nicole's face when I was talking, she was like, I will murder you.
Real talk, I went in the bathroom after I had a little moment because I was feeling some type of way. Yeah. But you know what? It's interesting that my little boo thing, he was saying, because he watches the show. Okay. And he was saying that you were dispensing good advice. Yeah. So he enjoyed it too, because I kind of get on him because he be like, you go, girl, it was really funny. Okay, but she was talking about me. But sometimes it's the delivery. Yeah. And in that moment, like, even though what you were saying was correct, I felt some type of way about it. And, you know, in hindsight, I gotta have thicker skin, and I do have thick skin.
Well, not even just that. I am an unemotional bitch. So sometimes I don't even know that I'm offending. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Read the room, like you see my face.
But like, even with me reading the room, like I'm not processing that with you. You get what I'm saying? You my sister. I don't give a fuck about none of that twisting your face up and shaking your head. I don't care about none of that. I'm really, you know, because I love you and I care about you. Yeah. My objective is to let you know, like, fuck that nigga. Like, I'm so fuck that. I'm so pro fuck that nigga. Like,
you are very much so.
It don't. You know, I don't get wrapped up in that shit. So when I'm looking at you, looking at me, I'm like, what do you not understand?
Correct.
Why you don't understand this?
And I did feel all of that.
But I love you. I love you too. You know, I'm so glad that we get this opportunity to come back around. Yes. You know, because that goes to our topic today.
It does go to our topic today because sometimes you have to come back around a few times because we've done this a few different times. Oh my God. This was pre-pandemic.
But pre-plan. You get because pandemic wasn't even when we first
it was well before that.
It was well before the pandemic.
But sometimes it's about timing, right? So it's like the second time around because now, especially for me at my age, I'm at a place where like certain situations are coming back around. Like my ex-husband is getting a divorce. And so he did kind of floated the idea out there. I'm like, nigga,
girl,
I'm done with that, sir. Like, we good on that. But
I can relate. Baby. My ex-husband moved his ass back down here, and he thought he was getting his family back, honey. I had to let him know.
He always does think that he's getting
back. And I wonder what is it that I'm showing this nigga that makes him think he can get it back.
Because you Captain Save-A-Ho.
Well, I
understand why. And I understand why. That's the father of your children. Yes. Y'all have a long-standing relationship. You can't just throw him to the curb. I get all that.
To. Oh, but after this time, that motherfucker could go. And I love you, but you can't. No,
look, I love you, and I'm gonna say this with love. But like, I was done when we had to go to the urgent care. Yeah. Remember that? Yeah. I had to come to the urgent care.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was done after that. Yeah. So you should have been done as well. That took you to the people's medical facility.
The jail situation. It was the jail, and then it was the split of the fingers.
Yes, right. That was that. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So we should have been done with that. So sometimes
ain't no coming back around for that.
Ain't no coming back around.
And they do, and it's not just him. You know, a lot of people who have been in my energy before that I have removed my energy from have, you know, tried to come back and DM and do all of that. But I want to say the most valuable is me talking to you. Me talking to you. You're probably the only person that I was genuinely ecstatic to hear from. And was like, because I did a spiritual bath one time, and I was like, all of these images of no bra required was just coming into my head. And I'm like, where the fuck is my friend at? And it's like literally.
But and then too, you get to a place where it's kind of like you've been gone so long and you know you was kind of the reason why it fell apart. So there's a little bit of guilt there and not wanting to revisit and rehash, you know, the past and like being able to come to some, you know, some hard truths. Yeah. Because like in this season of my life, like talking about coming back around and things come back around, I've gone back to work. Yeah. In this season, which I really didn't want to do. Like I was a full-time hustlerpreneur for 10 years. Yeah. Like that was my last regular job. And that was not an easy decision for me to make. Yeah. But sometimes you have to pivot. Yeah. And do something different and like circle back, spin the block on, you know, certain ideas or situations or, you know, anything that you're going through because it wasn't the time then. Yeah. So it's like, and that's how, you know, God works. Like it's about timing. You can't always. It is. You can't always like have what you want just then, but he'll show you a little bit. Yeah. So you can have something to look forward to.
And another thing would be focus at that time and attraction at that time. You know what I'm saying? You have to be in a certain type of energy to get what is coming to you. I was just talking to my sister about this because some women have issues with dating. Yeah. You know, they have issues with attracting the right man. And sometimes it's because there is a sector of them that is blocked off, something that they are not acknowledging within self. And they could be a really great girl, a really great man. Yeah. And the options are missing them because they're not in a state to attract those options. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? They're getting the bullshit. They're getting the liars. They're
or you
getting
keep picking
cheaters.
the same nigga in a different body. It's like,
you know what I'm saying? You have
we
to
finna do this again.
But you know what? You know what I do? Like once I have developed a stop go method. Right? It's the red light, green light shit. God. When I meet you, if it ain't all green lights, the minute I gotta put a red light, a stop light, a stop sign up, dealing with you, I can't.
But you also have to be mindful that
that this is my life.
It absolutely is, and you definitely have the right to kind of like make that shit what it is. However, you have to extend some grace sometimes. Like
I can extend grace, but I am attracting what is mine, and what is mine. What I need grace for. I don't need grace for what's mine. You get what I'm saying? Because what comes to me is exactly what I'm expecting to come to me. Yeah. And if you are not that, I have no problem with letting you go. And it's with love. It's not, we ain't gonna argue. I ain't gonna bust up your car window. I ain't gonna do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never been that girl. But that stop go method, that's even in girlfriend relationships.
Absolutely.
That's even in, business relationships. The minute that it's not all green light, and it's not, to say that you have to be curtailed to me. Right. It's more like what aligns with me. What am I? And no bra required aligns. It aligns with that. That's why we keep coming back. That's why we have no problem with getting together. That's why it's easy flowing.
Like we never left. That's why
we never fucking left, because it's in alignment. So all things that belong to me are attracted to me. Yeah. And I'm grateful for this platform, because this is what I'm attracting. Yeah. This is what's going to bring what sustains and fulfills. Yeah. So.
And it was definitely, I think too, because when you enter into these kind of things, it's like you don't know what you're going to get. Yeah. Like wanting to do a podcast, it requires a level of like vulnerability.
It does.
So it's like I'm telling my business. So it's like being vulnerable and open to those things. Like it could be a scary thing, but it's like, it's something like, again, it allows you to circle the block, because it's like, let me look at this and see if this deserves another look. And it's like, it just seems like the season for that. Cause I have some news.
What you got news about?
I have a boo.
Oh yeah, you were just saying it. And look, I literally went across it because I was like, a boo? Okay, so tell me about
boo. So it's like, and it's funny because 90 days actually brought us together.
Not 90 days.
90 days, yes. Because it's somebody that I actually went to high school with. Okay. And we reconnected recently, and he watches the show. I sent him the link. He watched every episode. And so it was like, he was like, when a man knows what he wants, why would you waste your time with that. And now looking back on it, you were right.
Yeah.
You were right.
Well, but we gotta, sometimes you just need to hear it from somebody else.
This is true.
And then at that time you did say you were sensitive. Right now you're more open to, to hear the criticism because you're no longer going through that anymore. That was a period and season of your life.
Indeed,
but, it is important that sometimes you listen to your harsh friend. Because your harsh friend is the one that loves you the most. Because if I didn't give a fuck,
this is true,
I would let these niggas run circles around you. See, because can't no nigga run no circles around Bree. I am not the circle running woman. You gonna find yourself in a world of disappointment,
girl.
Dealing with, because and for my girlfriends who deal with issues with men, I am, I'm like, girl, bye.
Yeah, you just Gator don't take no shit.
Gator don't take no shit. I don't. I really
clearly
don't.
But so
strict over here, strict and thick.
You run a strict program over there.
I run a strict program.
And I just, but that's why our chemistry is what it is, because it just works, because we are very yin and yang. Because I'm not scrappy, but Boo also said that I am afraid of confrontation. So
and I run straight to the fight.
Where's that?
Who said? Look, I was just telling you about the girl yesterday. I'm trying to cuss her man out because he didn't shut her ass up.
Right,
and I'm looking at her. Shut up. I'm like, what?
But if she want to shut up, she can shut the fuck
bitch.
up.
He's not talking to you right. You get your ass up and you say what you need to say, because if you do not, he will forever do this, and he is okay with embarrassing you in front of a panel of people.
Sometimes a motherfucker need to be embarrassed and watch that shit back. Like, that's what happened with me. Like, I was embarrassed. Like, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. I was embarrassed because of the fact that I did look a little crazy. God damn it. Like, I'm big enough to admit that. But it's like sometimes you have to have that mirror. And if you never get the opportunity to do that because a motherfucker always advocating on your behalf, then you'll never get anywhere. And we don't want that stagnation, because like life is motherfucking short. Right. And that be the problem.
And what you gonna say?
And see,
because this nigga talking crazy.
Right, but that ain't your battle to fight, right now.
Right. I'll be ready to fight.
Ain't your battle to fight.
But what's crazy is with the opposite sex, like with men around, I am really like, how soft I am with a nigga.
Yeah, but like, bitch, when is that? Like, I haven't seen that in quite some time.
Well, quite some time has been sitting down in a cell. And that's why.
we understand.
You know what I'm saying? Quite some time was the softening of,
did we get soft?
I was very soft with him. I'm very soft with my partner.
Yeah, okay.
I'm soft with my partner. I am very ladylike with my partner. I am very feminine with my partner. I am very, you know what I'm saying?
Because your motherfucking ass be ready to fight regularly.
Because I don't fuck with, okay. So my thing is, it's bitches that get on my nerves.
Okay, man. It's bitch. Your ass but again.
Right, I know I have to stop. And let me tell you, I am working on myself. I know that as a professional woman, I can't be as scrappy, all the time, because baby, I be at my job and I know my manager wants to kick my ass. She a black girl too.
Okay, we don't have to be so aggressive all the time.
I don't know how to not.
But you do know how to not, because when you with your man, you're not like that.
When I'm with my man, I'm not like that. But so
it's possible for you to pipe down.
I'm piped down until I gotta pipe up.
But you feel like
I'm the one who gotta pipe up. Like, motherfuckers will sit around and not pipe up. Like, bitch, this is a situation where you got to pipe up.
To you, but if that ain't her pipe up, everybody pipe up different. Cause certain shit I'm not finna get piped up about. Fuck that shit. I don't need to pipe up about that.
I don't know.
And everything don't require that.
I'll take government and inventory over my circumstance and situation at the time. but my natural reaction is don't fucking play with me.
Yeah, it's to pipe up.
Because the minute that you get to insulting my energy and my intelligence and what I know to be actual and factual, now we got a problem. Now it's like,
But based upon whose commentary? Like, some people don't even deserve that.
First of all, based upon logic, because a lot of people get to talking to you out of emotion, and my thing is, no, we're not going to take the emotional route. We're going to say what the fuck is going on right now and why you feel a certain goddamn way.
Well, why you got to dictate that to other people?
I just feel like, that's probably the Sagittarius.
Girl, it's like, goddamn.
I'm sorry. Y'all, but for real, like, I do got to pipe down. I'm learning.
And again, you've proven that it is possible. So it's like, let's find a happy medium. So they sent me this reel about like 2 minutes dude tried to grab a girl hand. And one dude was like just standing there meek and mild. Like, she was like, "Is you gonna do something?" And he was like, "Well, I thought you were supposed to tell him that." And then they showed a clip of a nigga who like dude tried to get his hand.
I wouldn't even deal with a nigga who, girl, I would have walked off on his ass so quick.
But then they showed the other nigga and he tried to do it and motherfucker got real active real quick.
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's the type of man I like.
But there's a happy medium between the two.
No, I want the man that's piped up. I want the man that's like, don't ever fucking look at her.
See, and that's
you can't. Permission unsuccessful.
Yeah, me and Bay got into it about that because he was saying, because I said if we was out and somebody said some shit to me, then he should just let that shit ride. And he was like, "You think I'm finna let a nigga say some fuck shit to you and I'm not gonna defend that shit?"
I like Bay. When do we meet Bay?
Well, he lives.
Obviously, he's giving you good advice. He told you that I was right.
I knew that was the first motherfucking thing we was gonna come to.
He told you I was right, so I didn't like him.
Yeah, not 30, not 20. Yeah. Please don't say that because he would love that. That would make his whole motherfucking life.
I need to give him his flowers for making sure that Shantae Nicole is de-stressed.
Oh my God. Well, first of all, bitch, he doesn't live here.
Oh,
he lives in California. So
this is amazing.
Yeah, so there will be no de-stressing.
Why?
I know we know a certain person like to talk about de-stressing, getting loads tightened and things of that nature. So we're not doing that right now because we don't.
So I'm confused a little bit. So I'm about to give y'all.
Oh, here we go.
Thing, because if we ain't fucking, what are we doing?
Brittany, it's just because we're not in the same time zone, my girl. Like, he lives on the opposite side of the country.
How long y'all been together?
I mean, we've been talking for a couple weeks. We've known each other since high school, though.
I mean,
because he's another second time around her. Like, this is my little high school boyfriend. And so now, we have lived lives. And so we, have reconnected.
Okay. So.
Oh, God.
Shantae.
Oh, Jesus.
I love this for you.
Oh, my God.
Let's just say that. However, I have a concern.
Okay, what is the concern?
When he coming here? Is he... Girl, I don't even know what to say about this.
Yeah, he's coming here.
He's coming here?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going there too?
At some point.
At some point?
Of
How
course.
long does this last?
Oh, my God. Like, we're trying it out. Like, it's new. We'll see what happens.
I don't know because
But I've done a long distance relationship before. When I was married, like part of my relationship was long distance.
Yeah, that's a little different. That's a little different for Bree. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because California, he lives in California.
Correct.
You live in Atlanta.
Right.
Y'all not fucking.
Brittany.
That's a problem.
Okay, it's not though, because you'll make it work. Like, it won't be an everyday thing.
But what's
why does that have to be?
Okay.
Why does that have to be like the main ingredient?
Because what are you doing? What are we doing? What are we? Is it marriage?
I mean, it has
end goal.
Yeah, at some point.
He gonna move to Atlanta?
No, he used to live here. I would have to move.
So you gonna move to California?
I mean, not no time soon.
So how does work?
Bitch, I just told you.
Oh, all right. Well, this is...
I just told you. People do long distance relationships all the motherfucking time. Like, it is a thing. When you gonna meet a motherfucker and you figure it out as you go. That don't work for you. But I'm good with it.
Okay.
This shit happens.
It
wasn't on my bingo card. But yet here we are.
Okay. Because I don't want a second time around with the, because that's the...
Right, but that's a different situation.
All right.
Because he was here in Georgia. So
did y'all
No, we did not ever.
Never.
No. No.
So you don't even know what you get.
Nigga, we know each other in high school.
So you know what you get.
I didn't have sex with him in high school.
So you don't know what you get.
No. How early do you be fucking? Just out of curiosity.
Well, how early? It really no, seriously. Like it really depends on the connection. And I'm gonna tell you all this because previously, like after I got married, I was a polyamorous person. You know what I'm saying? So that means that I had different relationships going on. Yeah. It really just depends on the connection.
And I was a virgin when I got married. Yeah, so like crazy. Your sexual prowess is very different from mine.
Like, and let's not act like y'all ain't out here fucking. Okay? Let's not act like y'all don't know. No, I'm not saying Shantae Nicole, but to the audience while y'all trying to judge me.
Nobody's judging you. I don't think
just in case
judgment.
They want to. I'm going to clear this up. At
Nah.
the end of the day, it's my life.
It sure the fuck is.
And depending on the connection of the person.
Yeah. Listen, and let's be clear. I went through an exploratory phase in my,
I ain't gonna wait 90 days. Let's just say that. Okay. I ain't waiting 90 days because 90 days to me feels like I don't know what I'm getting. Not death, but I don't know what I'm getting with you. And because sex is a big part of what I look for.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. Like
it has to be there.
It has to be there.
And if it ain't there, like, bitch, we can't do nothing if I'm not pleased. Okay. If I'm not waking up off some ooch-ach, because a nigga gotta be ooching and aching about Brittany. You get what I'm saying? Like, when you lay next to me, it's gotta be point, it's gotta be ready.
Right.
Like, and that's what I feel like. If you're not doing that, like,
okay.
I can't be with you if it's not a oocha-ach situation.
No oocha-ach situation.
You got to be oocha.
Okay, well we gonna get there, but again, it's just because we're in different states. For
you, but
here we go with the but. Goddamn, can we just?
So can y'all see other people? Are y'all exclusive?
Yeah, we've talked about. Yeah. Cause I don't have like the way my life is set up. I don't need. Ain't nobody around.
You don't need what?
I don't need like an everyday motherfucking situation.
Well, no, you don't need an everyday, but you need somebody to knock that bit down sometimes.
Of course, and we will get to that. But I don't need it like right this second. I've been without it for a minute.
Yeah, your ass crazy. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. We know. Mm-hmm. That's how you feel. But we're very different people.
But this is the thing too. Like, I've gone periods of time without, but that's just because I wasn't connecting with somebody that way. But however, you like this nigga. I would have had a plane ticket. We're exclusive.
Right. And we're working out the details. Like, he's supposed to come here next month.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah.
So next time we film, y'all. Next time.
Damn, that's what I'm saying. Like, thank you.
It's only been 2 weeks.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
God damn, you motherfucker.
I could
not 20, not 30, not 40,
because I'm thinking about long distance. I'm thinking about long distance. I'm thinking about long distance. I'm thinking about the tidal bay. Okay. Because you can't even be my bae unless I know what the fuck is going on here. Like, what's going on there, babe?
Okay.
Like, I can't say bae.
Okay.
I need to see.
Okay.
I need to see.
We know.
But, and I just say that because I feel like love and expression of love is how I know that I want to be with you. I cannot just, be, and I'm not just out here fucking niggas. I just want people to know that, because I feel like it gives that. But what I'm saying is, not everybody could penetrate my energy. And if you're able to penetrate my energy, depending on what's going on at the time,
correct.
It might not be the same day, but it might be
the following day. It might be Tuesday. Golly, shit.
No, it might not be Tuesday. What I'm saying is it depends on how the energy goes. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, with my previous partner, it was probably like 7 days.
Okay.
And been dealing with this nigga for 5 years. It was 7 days. So it depends on
and nobody is saying that if you do it more quickly that's not a real connection. I'm not saying that at all. But for me, I need the connection to be here first.
Yeah.
So for me, long distance, my mind need to be stimulated. Because if my mind ain't stimulated, my pussy not.
But see, that's what I'm talking about as far as penetrating my energy. A nigga that could fuck my mind, because it's hard. I'm not an easy individual. Right. Even for a man to come into my space, like, nigga, what you got going on?
Right, but you should know. But that's also the reason why I don't get in those situations in a quick manner, because I don't even want you in here. Like, I don't want you in. I don't want no memories in here with you. I don't want you remembering how you sound. Like, none of that. So that's why I take my time, and that's the thing that I was trying to explain last time. Like, I'm not rushing into something, because you need to get here. So if you can't make it past here, ain't no need in going down here, because you ain't getting shit. And ain't nothing gonna work the way.
But I agree with that. I agree with that, because not, like I said, a motherfucker who walk up to me, it takes me a year to date a man to see if I want to be exclusive with him. Okay. And the reason that it takes a year is because I have to see you. Yeah. I have to really see you. I have a person right now who, he's decent. Like, I like having conversation with him, but at the same time, nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? And for that reason, it's a no. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel you on that. But also, this person and I have, like, history. And granted, we've known each other since we was in high school. Yeah. And I was in 8th grade. He was in, 9th grade. But so it's not starting necessarily from scratch. Like, while we've had periods of time, there are certain things, like, when you, like, we've been talking on the phone 3, 4, 5 hours a night, every night. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With no dead space. So it's like, sometimes it don't take all that. And it's like, if you have a connection like that with somebody, I just fail to believe that the dick ain't gonna be good.
But let me tell you, though. Because I literally have had situations where a nigga was intellectual, because I love an intellect.
Of course.
I love somebody that could conversate me down. Incorrect, but conversate me down. Somebody that knows what he's talking about. Somebody that knows where he's going. Because sometimes that's the trigger for me. You know what I'm saying? Yes. To see you in your light. To see what you got going on. And then we get to boom, and it's like,
I don't see that happening between us, because, and here's one of the reasons why. Like, there was a situation where we were, like, when we were younger, like, we were, like, kissing and stuff. It was very passionate. The feeling I felt then, I have never felt that before or since. So, like, when I'm trying to get to know somebody, I'm looking for that feeling that I had with him. Yeah. So it's like, for me, there is something where it's like, well, let's see what happens. And yes, it's fast, but it's like, also at my age, and he's the same age as me, which is different. Because I be the YNs be in the DM. You feel me? So,
but you know what? I like the fact that y'all are, cultivating a connection and all of that. I'm joshing with you a lot of times when I'm talking about, fucking a nigga right away. Or seeing, but that's important to me. It is. Like, when dealing with a man, had Julius Brown. Yeah. Not been, and we didn't, when we did, it was more like a me pleasure. And then when we got to that pleasure, it was like, oh, fuck. Yeah. I done met my match. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, it has to be there, because I meet so many men that don't have sex with their girls and they women, and women are withholding. And
that's also about it. That's the other thing too. It's about intention. Yeah. I am not like intention. Like, you have to wait 90 days. Like, I got these whack ass rules about time period. Because, like, in my exploratory phase, I fucked a couple niggas on the first night too. Like, I am not beyond a one night stand here or there during my exploratory phase.
Because we do have to go through an exploratory phase.
Definitely got to go
however, bitch, if you're 40, you've explored.
But so that's exact. Bitch, I'm not doing it now.
No, not you. I'm talking about these hoes.
Yeah, I had mine. In,
because they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm in my exploratory phase."
Bitch, that shit got to end.
And you got 4 kids.
And you're pregnant now because you thought you was going through menopause and couldn't get pregnant, and then you had that baby at 50.
Girl, talk about menopause, bitch. Let's do a switcheroo.
Girl.
These goddamn hot flashes is kicking my ass.
I don't have that.
See, my mom does.
Are you going through menopause, bitch?
Yes.
Are you?
I am.
I'm not yet. Well, I think I might be starting.
Yeah, but you know what? What's great about it is that Aunt Flo is 1 to 2 days.
See, mine is longer.
Yeah, no, she's 1 to 2 days.
Yeah, I think
that menopause is doing good. You know, my skin is great.
Okay.
I probably gained a few pounds because I binge eat.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And see, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, I'm looking forward to it because I want to be, and this might sound bad, and we've had this conversation too. I'm trying to be beyond childbearing years, like, because I don't want no kids. And New Bay, he would like.
He wants a kid.
He does with me. He does. He does.
Yeah. Well, he got to. He gonna.
I don't want that.
Because we're in an age where some shit got to be cut out.
I'm telling you that I'm over that.
Some shit got to be cut out.
That's
I'm
like
not here
me
for it. After being married, divorced, 2 kids, 40 years old, having a.
No, I don't. I'm ready
need no
to move,
babies.
Though. No, I don't.
If y'all see me pregnant,
can you imagine my old ass?
My guard was all the way let down.
Listen, and when I tell you, I'm gonna have to watch his ass because he really wants me to get pregnant, and I'm not about that life.
That's why I stick with the birth control.
And he got grandchildren. He has grandchildren.
Oh, he needs to stop his shit. He needs
to stop his kids are grown.
No, he needs to stop his shit. And babe, listen. No, I love this that y'all are. You know, I love this beginning because you look brighter, you look happier. I like when you say babe because bitch, we ain't heard that. But
in a very long time, bitch.
I need
it's been
him
a mighty long time
to get your priorities straight. Get your priorities
I think it's just
straight.
some like fantasy, like some high school fantasy that like I was kind of like his dream girl, and now he wants to have a baby with me.
And that baby graduating.
Bitch, these are the conversations I'm having with him. Like our old ass parents, they be like, and the babies and Lennox's grandparent. Nah, we the motherfucking parent. Like, who the fuck wants to sign up for that?
You look good, bitch. You do look young enough to be a mom, a new mom.
And we honor the Lord for genetics and no children. But the reason why I probably look like this because I ain't got no motherfucking kids.
I swear.
Me out. Because
I swear, if I didn't have no kids, bitch, I look like I was about 17 years old.
Yeah.
I look like I was.
Yeah, so I'm not about that.
Stretch
life,
you out.
But it's funny because your words have power, and he be telling me that all the time. But it's true because when I was thinking about what type of man I wanted a man with older children and possibly grandkids because I still want to be around children. Mm-hmm. I just don't want to bear any. It's like he got grandkids. Okay, cool. We can get the grandkids for a couple days, hang out with them, and send the motherfuckers back to their motherfucker. No, my step grandmother name is Honey. I've already picked it
Really?
out.
We call my grandmother Honey.
Yeah.
My great grandmother name was Sweet, and so my grandkids will call me Sugar.
Yeah. So I like Honey. That. They can call me Honey. I'll call them Honey. Yeah. And like I can still have that experience. But I'm not trying to have no fucking kids. I don't even think I'm the material.
Let me tell you, I don't want to have no kids because bitch, I got teenagers. Yeah. And my son want 5 pair of shoes at one time.
That's it. Yeah.
He want all the jeans. He want all of the, he watching he looking at the big boys on TV now. So he wants all of the motherfucking design graphic tees and
this generation is different.
And then my daughter, she didn't put some goddamn she's watching these girls on YouTube putting the lashes on. She 14.
I mean,
the fuck you putting lashes on?
That's what the fuck. Don't you want
her
that?
Sheen cart? She got all of this.
Don't you want that so you can Julius Brown can have the house to your motherfucking self?
Oh yeah. So we're gonna move out the country, girl.
Okay.
We gonna come back to that. I'm moving out the fucking country. Y'all can have Trump and his goddamn shit that he's doing. First of all,
listen. If that motherfucker done lost his goddamn mind.
First of all, the nigga got
dementia.
He got jaundice,
baby.
He got Alzheimer's,
baby. And the crazy part is this
incompetence.
He
got incontinence.
Yeah.
He got a lot of shit going on.
Out of his mind.
And he got all of these people talking about shit that don't even fucking matter.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely distracting.
He's disrespectful, dysfunctional, disorientated.
But listen, the worst part about that is that motherfuckers are actually defending this behavior. You gonna let this motherfucker post some shit with Obama faces on apes and y'all gonna come up with a justification for that bullshit? Come on, yo. At some point, you gotta be like, all right, now this is,
there are things that really fuck with me. And the Trump administration fucks with me. It makes me really, like, what the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing? Like,
your ass up. Now, mind you,
Uncle Donnie needs to be put in a home. That's what the fuck
they
was
talking all that shit about Sleepy Joe and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Obama. This mother
yeah.
But are we mad at him or are we mad at the system that allows him to?
I think that they equally are important.
I think that they working in tandem. I think that these motherfuckers are in cahoots.
Yeah.
And it's like, how much bullshit can we
absolutely
ensue
like what can
before I get about
but
this
here's
bitch?
the thing he said a long motherfucking time ago, I could go in the middle of Central Park and shoot somebody point blank and nobody would say a word. This motherfucker is a 34-time convicted felon
talking about we gonna get the criminals.
United States of America.
The criminals, nigga, you's the criminal. You're the criminal. You're the criminals. You got people that cannot get housing. You got people that cannot feed their children.
And
you
all
got
you got
people
these
that cannot go to the
all these fucking plans which we have yet to see materialize.
However, let's talk about us black folk. Us black folk ain't never gave a fuck about no administration for real until Obama.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We've always had to work against whatever was working against us. You know what I'm saying? We've done it before.
Yeah, but we're resilient as black people. We are in Black History Month. So shout out to the ancestors. But that's the thing. I have always said that black people, we're always going to be okay.
We never needed them
because we're always going to find a way to fix it and make it work with what we have, because we've always had to do that. Yeah. We took the scraps from Master Table that he didn't find was fit to eat and made that shit cuisine. And now y'all motherfuckers eat that shit as soul food.
First of all, you got white motherfuckers talking about some, I've never had black food before.
Right.
And tearing that bitch off. I'm coming to y'all house every Christmas.
Exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
Because we give y'all what y'all need. The necessity, the nourishment, the energy. We give y'all what y'all need.
Black
and for y'all to be
built
fucking
this
with
country.
Us is retarded.
Yeah. And everything y'all have is because of us. Did you see it's a video going around where he was like, Trump was naming out, we have the GPS and we did this and we did that. And they flashed a black person who created that shit across the screen.
I was just going to say, you talking about Black history,
like don't
shit?
start. But you trying to erase that shit. That's the shit that pissed me off.
And this is why I have literally started buying hard cover books, paperback books of our history, the things that my children need to know.
They're trying to erase that.
We have the Constitution and the amendments in a hardback book. Yeah. We have history. I'm trying to buy this Botanica. Encyclopedia Botanica.
I had that growing up.
Somebody is selling it for like $500.
Girl, I had that.
I want to get it.
That's
and I'm gonna get a
shit.
Because I want my kids to know. You gotta know that Black people are resilient,
and what we've done in all of our contributions.
And guess what? We've contributed more than any other race. Like we've given our blood, sweat, and tears, literally.
In every lifetime, I motherfucking choose black.
Oh, blackity black. Next time, make me a dark skin.
Yeah, because there's nothing else I would rather be. We influence everything.
Yes, we do.
That this country has.
Well, we're beautiful and we're resilient because even from Jim Crow, what we about 75 years since Jim Crow. Look how far we've advanced since Jim Crow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get in depth in this because I have a lot of opinions about certain things so we gonna film again in Black History Month so we can really delve into this because it's so much richness in these stories and sharing.
And I love
history.
it.
I do because for real to pivot into something else. What you watching right now? I just watched the Eddie Murphy documentary.
Oh yeah,
on Netflix. Did you see it?
That was really good.
Now you want to talk about Black excellence?
Yeah. No. Eddie Murphy definitely. He's one of my favorites, but his range is beautiful.
Yes.
I love his range. I love what he's able to do. I love how he's able to turn it on like on this, like motherfuckers ain't even get he turns right into it.
And he does it so effortlessly. And he been doing it because in that movie they were talking about, he never wanted to do anything else.
Yeah.
And the power of when you know what you want to do early, like that's my one regret. I wish that I would have stepped into or been forced into by my mother into my creative talents earlier, because I feel like I would really, you know, be in a different place, because God has blessed me richly with that. But knowing early in life what you're meant to do, what your purpose is, because I'm kind of on that journey too, to find a purpose. So you know, it's just when you know what that is, the sooner the better, and I'm still trying to find it. So
I think that oration is my purpose. I think that speaking has always been my purpose.
Agreed. Same here.
I think that passing down of history and storytelling and being that person in my family to, you know, gather the information. Because I have
keep the record.
An extensive memory of my family.
That's
and
awesome.
it's so crazy. And then now I've gotten to the point where I'm asking my grandmother questions and stuff. But I'm watching a lot of documentaries.
I'm a documentary buff. Like we could do a show just on documentaries,
baby,
about everything too. Because success is success. So whether you did it in bodybuilding or whether you did it in boxing or you did it in music or entertainment, like what did you do to get there, and what did that journey look like?
Because we all have a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because you see that there are child stars who you know, they were forced into it. But then again, look at their lives now. They're not so happy. They wish they hadn't done it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they gained popularity. Yes, they gained fame.
It comes at a cost.
It comes at a cost. So I think that when you get into the period of knowing who you are, that usually doesn't come until about 30-ish. And because that's when I was like, fuck. What else I'm finna do? Because I ain't finna be in this goddamn marriage no more. You know what I'm saying? At 30, I was making up my mind. And my mom said it. She said, girl, about 30, 35, baby, all of your shit gonna change. And so I don't take for granted my learning experience.
Absolutely.
Later
it's all
on,
necessary.
because now I know for sure. See, even with my kids, I let them choose. Now, I do force my son to do football because of the discipline. My son was really undisciplined at one point of our lives.
And that is important.
And that literally changed him around. So this is why I keep him there. But I'm on the fence about knowing your purpose as a child and then understanding your purpose.
I mean, it could go both ways,
adult,
because I thought by now I would have had it all figured out, and I really don't.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? But
But
I feel like too, everything happens for a reason, because I am an advocate for people who it's okay to not be 30 with all the things in the house, and I married and got the children. Like I had none of that shit. I still ain't got none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like everything is about timing, and I needed to do stuff later. Like even when I was going through my exploratory phase, I was married young, so I didn't have it then. I was more responsible with that phase in my 30s, because I went through that in like my early 30s.
I was married young too. Didn't really get a chance to date, because I dated the same person since 18. So when I did get a divorce and I did start dating, and I went through an exploratory phase, like mine was more like, is good dick out here? No, let me stop. Mine was more like, it was more like me trying to understand all of the things that I didn't get a chance to do. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the dates. My husband didn't date me.
And you just know who you are better.
I didn't get gifts.
I think when you get married too young, like you don't know who the fuck
you
are.
Don't know. And
it's
I
like
was
you
following that
out.
nigga like a goddamn puppy dog.
Baby,
and he ain't have a direction.
Don't even get me started. This motherfucker. That shit was wild. The fact that I have an ex-husband from 20. So check this out. The interesting thing is, we got married on February 15th. We would have been married for like 22 years this year. If we
God damn.
I can't imagine.
And that's what I was saying. I was like, literally,
nah, Jay,
I would have been, oh my God.
Yeah. I suggest that you know who you are before you get married, if I can give any advice.
And I don't know if I actually want a legal marriage.
Okay, yeah, I do.
My next time around.
Yeah.
I think that I would love a commitment ceremony. I think that I would love to do the vows, because I make the choice of monogamy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like monogamy is a choice. I feel like naturally people are polyamorous. I feel like people can look at someone and be sexually attracted to them and engage with them.
I don't fuck with that shit.
I mean, but monogamy is a choice. You literally could, because you had an exploratory phase, right?
Yeah.
So you literally could. However, your choice is to not do that, and I respect that.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
But it was like few and far between, and I it was exploratory.
Yeah, but it wasn't one nigga that whole time.
No, it wasn't. But there was like no overlap. Like, I don't fuck two niggas at the same time.
I mean, I get that part, but what I'm saying is,
could have been like that.
Yeah,
but listen, and I am an advocate for polyamory when everybody involved know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
And maybe we should talk about that on the show too.
Like
the whole
because I do
lifestyle.
a round table with a group that is polyamorous. I was previously polyamorous, and am not an active participation.
We should explore
participant in the poly worlds right now. However, I had a period of time where I was poly, and it wasn't. It was a choice to be poly because I had no significant partner that I actually wanted to settle down with until Julie. And now, mind you, Julius Brown met me as a poly woman. Yeah, he knew all of the shit.
Yeah, I respect it if everybody knows. That's
Julius Brown, my guy. He knew I was a poly woman, so he met me that way. And it wasn't the fact that I would, and it wasn't all sex. You get what I'm saying? Poly is not just all sex. Sometimes it's communal. Yeah. Sometimes it's what they call bi emotion or bi romantic.
Yes, it's very complex.
I love a good connection. I don't like bitches, but I like a good connection.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yes, we will definitely explore that on a whole nother show because that deserves some.
Because I think that's part of the dating world. As we, because you meet a lot of people that's into a lot of different things now. They have the LGBTQIAP, plus. Yeah. And I think that in somewhere, even single people, we all just a collective of individuals who do a lot of different fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? And do it safely if you're going to practice polyamory because niggas is nasty.
And that's why we're here.
Be careful.
Yeah. I'm so happy to be back.
Me too.
Yes,
this was so fucking fun. Yes. I love y'all.
Yes.
I love you.
To everybody. I love you too.
Yeah.
I love you too.
Timber Sound, y'all in this motherfucker.
Shout out to motherfucking Timber Sound. The crew.
For real.
We
because
back.
It feels
like we never
good.
left.
Like it feel like we never left.
Yes.
That's just fun.
So we got to do the closeout.
Okay.
What's
the closeout? Feel free to be free and let it all hang out. No, we can't even use that because we got some hating ass hoes.
Literally.
And we coming for y'all ass. Just so that y'all know.
Enjoy it while you can.
Please do. Because that was real nasty.
Yeah. We'll talk about that another time. We get our things in order. Our respective business in order.
Yeah.
But we talked about it on the show today. And I always close out the show.
Yeah.
Be kind with your words.
Yes.
You never know what someone is going through. It can push them over the edge or pull them off the ledge.
Yeah.
Your words have power. So manifest great things.
Manifest great things.
Whatever you want, you can have it.
And open up your portals so that you can attract what belongs to you.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely. Like you have the choice to live your life the way you want to. And it's time to speak those things.
It is, y'all.
Yes.
We grown now.
What
we finna do?
We're the adults.
We grown now. What we finna do?
Yeah, ain't no turning back. So we thank you guys for supporting us. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. We will put the links below so that you can follow us. We got some good content coming up. I'm excited about what we're doing. We needed season 3 to get things back on track.
We did.
For the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time.
And we gonna do this bitch until
not
it blows.
20. Not 30.
We gonna do this bitch till it blows. That's how I feel.
Period.
We love y'all.
We love y'all.
Have a good day.